So, here's where we always say, welcome and like, follow, and subscribe. I'm not saying any of that today because if you don't know that by now, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm tired of you.
I'm in a crabby damn mood. No, I'm not. Like, subscribe, and follow us.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we're slaves to the system, the algorithm. We must feed it. We must feed the algorithm. So like, subscribe, and follow. If you have a comment, you can leave it right where you found us, or in the gutter outside of Blood Rose Bar. I think there's still a gutter there. I haven't actually been by in a while, so I'll probably have to check that out one of these days.
It's in St. Cloud, Minnesota, for those of you who feel like traveling.
It's right across from what used to be the Ace, but I'm not even sure the Ace is still there. Used to have great steak, though. Oh, man. Anyway, where was I?
Doing the rest of the...
And if you have a longer comment, want to send us some sort of missive, a story you think we could use, or just any old question, comment, conundrum, and snark, you can always use the age-old favorite email, TITR@netradio.network.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
From Euronews via Ronnie Tucker. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
This is from the Irony Files.
Uh-oh.
A new fire...
More ironic than a mouse infestation at Walt Disney in New York?
It's about that bad.
Oh, no.
A new fire station in Germany.
It's a rabbit infestation at Warner Brothers. They might be smarter than some people running it now, I'm just saying.
A new fire station in Germany, destroyed by fire, causing millions of euros in damage, did not have a fire alarm system.
Oh, boy.
The fire broke out at the Stallendorf fire station in Hesse and destroyed the equipment hall and almost a dozen emergency vehicles.
Stallendorf?
Oh, Stadtallendorf. I read it wrong. Stadtallendorf.
No wonder I couldn't pronounce it correctly.
Exactly. Initial estimates put the damage between 20 million and 24 million euros.
For want of a
alarm system. No one was injured.
They could have just pulled the trucks out front.
Would have been very simple. Local officials told the German news agency DPA,
the best part is, everyone's going, don't tell anyone. Okay, maybe nobody will notice.
That no fire alarm system was installed in the building because experts had considered it not necessary. This is why we don't listen to the experts.
Expert is just a shorter way of saying we got to do something to save money here.
Much to the astonishment of many observers, considering the station burned down. Right? Experts that fly in the face of common sense are not experts, they're idiots. The fire broke out on an emergency vehicle belonging to the fire department.
Of course.
Which contained
stuff.
Lithium-ion batteries.
Which is why I want an electric car.
Exactly.
Parked in my garage.
When it leaks, if there's a storm. This thing also...
you don't even need that. Once that battery goes...
It goes.
GFL, dude.
And
apparently you have to foam it to death.
Yep.
With a special foam.
Yep.
And then stay away from it for as long as it takes to cool off.
Exactly. The station opened less than a year ago. And then what do you do with it?
You send it to Stadthoffendorf.
Schlamackendorf.
And they'll store it for you.
I believe that what has happened will make many people think and act about improving fire protection requirements at fire stations, said Captain Obvious Norbert Fischer, the head of the State Fire Brigade Association of the state of Hesse.
Hey, don't make fun of that. I mean, Minneapolis could have used some...
Yes, they could have.
Some police upgrades during the riots.
Yes, they could.
Maybe policemen and politicians that had, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with a C. It's a board game. It's a funny movie. Clue.
That's it. Precisely because there's a lot of technology in fire stations and batteries are being charged. And it would make sense to equip them with fire alarm systems, Fisher went on to mumble. Noting it was unclear whether such a system could have prevented the worst at Stadtallendorf. Good Lord. The fire spread, he said the fire spread at breakneck speed, which confuses me.
What was the hotel in Dusseldorf that Hogan was always going to?
Opera House.
No. Little bar thing they always went to?
I thought that was the Hofbrau.
That was it.
The Hofbrau.
You
So,
were correct.
I'm still
Wow.
confused about all this break.
Hang on.
What?
If anyone spreads word that Scott was actually right, I will find you and I will give him your address.
This fire spread at breakneck speed, which confuses me utterly. They said no one was injured, and now we're talking broken necks.
No. The fire was just moving fast. He was trying to be.
Oh.
Stiffer. How do you do?
Never mind.
Ask Robin. I never do. Travelers aboard a Delta flight from Ghana to New York last month made an unexpected 12-hour detour to the rather remote Tessira Island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
At least let's hope it was the South Atlantic, so it was warm.
What?
What?
You are such a sissy.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Scottish ancestry.
Yeah.
Right now, there are Scots spinning in their grave, which is cool because when they throw the little kilts. Where was I now? The New York Post reports the airline didn't have much sympathy for them. The plane had experienced a mechanical issue with a backup oxygen system, according to a Delta spokesperson. Nana Asante Smith, one of the passengers, said people on board were enclosed in a partitioned section because of visa regulations and had no access to food or water. Russian-made plane? Finally, the airport provided
North
sandwiches.
Korea.
Finally, it wouldn't be flying that far. Finally, the airport provided sandwiches, juice boxes, and crackers, and all the children were gleeful. Flyers couldn't get any information from Delta. My guess is they didn't know anything. And one airport staffer told the group they shouldn't start a revolution and should be grateful that their plane didn't crash into the sea.
No revolutions on board.
Okay, I admit I agree with her to a point, but that's really far down the list.
Yeah, right.
When a replacement plane did arrive with Keanu Reeves, it's a replacement joke. You gotta.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah, wasn't Gene
Hackman?
Yeah,
Gene Hackman was in that.
A lot of talent for a movie that was average. But what do you do? When a replacement plane arrived, just Google replacements.
I'm bloody Welsh.
Just groups. Thanks a lot. The group's luggage, that's French for baggage, was not transferred to the new aircraft. And some travelers waited days for their items to be recovered. No word on if any of them were grateful for that.
Seems to be an outbreak of that crap going on.
Well, it's Delta. Kind of wishing for the old Northwest days now, aren't you, gang?
Yep. From Express UK via Patrick Reed, our man in Liverpool.
Is he still? Oh, yes. Anyway.
A premium Land Rover Discovery Sport stolen from a British owner has been impounded by Russian police.
Who owns Land Rover now? Jaguar?
I think you're right.
Okay.
I think it's Jaguar.
Jaguar. I don't care what they say. Jaguar.
The Russian police found it in Siberia.
It's a panther of whatever color you want, although the mauve panther just never made it.
I'm the plaid panther.
Just you like would be. You're Scottish.
Can't take a punch. The black crossover was tracked down via Interpol, and the Russian authorities say it will be returned to its rightful owner.
I can see the headline now. Scott advocates for punching your mother.
Well, your mother, not mine.
Oh, that would get you killed, dude.
The Land Rover was identified in Irkutsk.
Huh?
It was in deep Siberia when the new owner sought to register the vehicle, which in Britain costs between, 43,000 and 57,000 pounds.
Did the new owner have a whole lot of prison debts?
Traffic police suspected it had been illegally imported into Russia. Being vigilant, the police officers...
What, they don't make them there?
Yeah, well, they do. The police officers initiated an inspection of the vehicle, said the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs in the Irkutsk region, which is more than 5,000 miles from London. Employees of the regional Interpol unit confirmed the car had been stolen from a British resident. The identification numbers of the car body and engine matched those of the stolen car, indicated it was exported by a gang involved in illegally trading vehicles. Interpol
We used to do
cooperation.
that when I was a kid, but they were Hot Wheels.
Right. Interpol cooperation with the UK law enforcement agencies is currently being established, said the police. The car has been placed under arrest and given a stern lecture, I might add, with a view to its subsequent return to a legal owner. Kind of surprised the Russians aren't turning it into a tank for use in Ukraine. They need what they need.
You know, God will provide, or thieves.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm looking up this weird story
Oh,
because, well, we do that sort of thing.
we like to check on things. We fact check stuff.
A man from Vincennes, Indiana,
Mm-hmm.
John McKee.
Hi, John.
If it's MC, that means he's Irish? Of Irish?
No, I
descent?
think that's Scots.
Mac is.
No.
No, MC is Irish. MA is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, fix your friggin' wagon.
Well, you go look. Whatever it was, the man of Irish or Scottish descent, or maybe both if his parents were daring, is 51 years old and ended up in the Knox County Jail after a state trooper observed him driving a Jeep around 9 p.m. on a city street. According to police, the Power Wheels Jeep didn't have lights or reflectors, and McKee failed a field sobriety test on a toy freaking car. I love the smoking gun.
I do.
He told the officer that he had crystal meth and marijuana in his system. That helped out on the testing.
I'm not as drunk as you drink I am. Basically, I'm methed out.
I'm not, What's the question? He was released on bond, and his fancy ride was collected by Troy's Towing. Probably front
I
seat
want
next to-
pictures. I want pictures.
Oh,
of
come
that.
on, they didn't tow it.
They picked it up, stuck it in the back.
I'm thinking they just set it in the cab with the guy. I don't. Power Wheels Jeep. I'm thinking you and I couldn't do that. So would they hold us on Power Wheels Jeep, you suppose?
Not at the same time. We'd have to take turns terrorizing.
I
the
am
neighborhood.
not riding. No.
So the prefixes Mick, MC, and Mac are both
Yeah.
used in Scottish and Irish surnames.
Oh. Okay.
So the proof once again that we're each half a person.
And nearly ever correct. Or always correct, depending on which half you're looking at.
They both mean son of.
So
Yeah. So McBitch is a thing.
there we are. Who knew?
They are derived from the Gaelic language, which is spoken in both countries before English rule. MC is an abbreviation of Mac, and the two names have no real difference. However, Mac is more common in Scotland,
I think I said that.
where MC is more common in Ireland.
I think I said that too. I'm more right. You're more on. Case
Ooh,
closed.
that sounds good.
Next
I think I'll
case.
take that.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.